I can't let her crib unless that chopper on me. She say on the shit, she gon' put it on me. You can keep this out, I'ma smoke this OG. Remember way back then.
Freshsqueezed family, welcome back to another episode of the pod. It is your boy Mike Dog 39.
Lilbigmike in the building, man. We got a special guest with us today.
Super special guest. Actually returning for the second time.
You did.
My boy Ryan Neal,
Hey,
aka God Made Rhino.
What's poppin', man? Pleasure to be in this mug for the second time, you feel me? Doing another one.
And it's crazy because last time I feel like we was both so new in the spaces we was in. Like you was just now getting your feet wet for real with playing time. I was just starting this, and now it's like crazy where we at now.
Man, for real, time fly. We was literally just talking about it. Like, that's funny. Like, literally, we was sitting here and you was like, "What's your goals for the season?" I'm like, "Man, catch a pick." And then 5 weeks later, I catch a freaking pick, game winner at that. It's crazy how stuff unfold, man. You never know when you even manifesting stuff when you don't even think you meaning it. You know what I mean?
It's like life and death in the power of the tongue.
That for real. And hey, it came to pass for sure. So
Ooh.
heck yeah.
You pulling over the quotes today? Which leads us into actually, we said we was gonna start doing a new thing. So every other pod,
We got a fresh quote for y'all.
We got a quote for y'all.
Every other pod.
Today was my quote, and it is from Winston Churchill. If y'all know who that is, look him up. Important person. It is: success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Heck yeah.
And that actually is super big for me in my life right now because, as y'all know, we haven't posted or recorded in about 2 or 3 weeks. And it's really my fault. I ain't gonna blame nobody else, you know. Take responsibility.
It's all our fault.
You know what I'm saying?
Accountability, baby.
But I was really feeling down about the whole thing, and I'm sure both of y'all can like feel this. You in your career or want to be in your career and it's not going how you want it to go. You start getting them doubts in your head, like maybe this not for me. Maybe I need to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
Before I continue with what I'm gonna say, how do y'all deal with that? Or how have y'all dealt with that in the past?
Shoot. God, I mean, to be honest with you, you know, when you going on your like career path or you chasing a dream, it's gonna be hard and there's gonna be some treacherous things. Like it's gonna be harder than you even think. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody like, yeah, chasing your dream is hard. I'm like, yeah, I know that. But then until you really start doing it, then you go, okay, no, this shit for real. Like it's really ripping me apart. You know what I mean? And it's been times, I mean, shoot, y'all know the story. I done been, my 4th time when I got cut, I said, man, I'm done. You know what I mean? I done got cut 4 times. Maybe this isn't for me. But you never know how close you are. And I feel like when you chasing your dreams and you trying to chase a career, until you get to that point where you feel like you like, all right, I'm about to quit, I think that's when you know, like, you really in it. You know what I mean? Because, like, you just never know. It's almost like that picture of the dude digging for diamonds, right? Yeah. One dude hit a diamond, the other dude stopped and turned around, but if he swung one more time, he would have hit it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you never really know, man. So that's just kind of how I just kind of cope with it, man. It's like, nah, sun came up, man. We got another chance.
So would you say after that 4th time getting cut, that picture replayed in your head and you said, nah, let me give it one more shot? Man,
it was, I'm not gonna lie, that was rough, man, because I done been through a lot already, and that 4th time just kind of, it hit me different because I had a good camp and everything, and it was just a numbers thing, and it was just like, you know what, man, maybe it's just time for me to start my life type of thing. You know, I've been chasing this for a while, and I've already done a lot of things that people haven't done, you know what I mean? And it was just kind of the thing, you know, it was just like, dude, you work so hard for something, but you know, you got the good support system around you, you know, family. Just like, man, what else would you rather be doing right now? You know what I mean? Like, there is no other job like this in the world right now. And you know, and I love it. I mean, like we was just talking about, we was playing before school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's the love for it. So that just, you know, that's what made me just keep going. It's like, nah, I love this too much. And I'm going to just keep going until I can't do it no more.
Yeah. And that actually raises a question for me because I can't remember what episode it was that we did, but we talked about reaching a certain point in life and you feel like you made it. Like, how does that feel? Do you want more or are you satisfied?
Yeah, and then what's next after that? Once you actually get to where you've been trying to get to, say 20 years, you finally get there, then what's next?
Yeah, I think TDJ said it best. He was like, man, sometimes success don't even feel like success. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you get there and it's like, okay, I'm here, but
now what?
Now what? You know what I mean? And it's always something bigger and better. And I think like when you start getting like to the goals that you set and you just go, dang, I really just did it that quick, like, or not even that quick, but it finally happened. Yeah. I got to do something bigger. Like I can do something more. So it's it's always more to be had. That's how I look at it. It's like, why stop here when you can attain so much more? You know what I mean? So that's just what it is for me, man. It's like, nah, there's more.
Was that in a moment thought for you? Because I remember when we did the pod last time, you wasn't like starting yet. I think you was just like special teams. And then when Jamal went down, you started for what, 6-7 weeks straight there.
Yeah.
When you was in that moment, was you like conscious of that, or was it kind of, I'm just so locked in right now?
Man, it was a mix of a couple things. If it was a feeling of achievement, definitely when I caught the pick, it was like, man, like a sigh of relief, right? It was like, boom. But then like now it's like, all right, next week you starting again. And so now like I started feeling like all this, a lot of pressure internally, externally. It's like, all right, people question like, man, who is this, guy from the practice squad? He caught the game-winning pick, but that was his first NFL game, and this is his third year. Like, they could have went and got a experienced vet. So it was, when you get to them points, man, like I said, sometimes success don't fly success. Yeah, I caught that pick. I felt good for them 24, 72 hours, but next thing you know, it's another game coming. We got a whole nother game plan. It's like, okay, now we back in the mix with these different kind of players. And so that pressure started mounting, it started, coming down on me. And it's like you playing with guys like KJ Wright and Bobby Wagner. I don't want to let these dudes down for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make them feel like, oh, man, we got a hole in our defense. You know what I mean? So it's that pressure, too. But that's why you do it. You know what I mean? I do it because I'm like, man, I want to let them boys know, like, nah, I get down back here. Like, you know what I mean? So that's all it was. So, yeah, man, that's kind of how I did it. Took it on for sure.
And for those listeners that don't know, we didn't properly introduce him. This is the Ryan Neal.
Yeah, we family this boy. That's what it is.
It's basically a family thing, but this is the Ryan Neal for the Seattle Seahawks, defensive back, undrafted NFL player. So
heck yeah.
Making the way.
Undrafted all the way, baby. Wear that on my chest.
And we got to congratulate you on signing for another year.
Oh, yeah, you already know it. Another year, man, and bigger things coming. Yeah. It's a blessing for sure. It was at one point, I'm just like, man, I wonder what team I might get a chance to go play for, who I can, potentially make a roster. But it's like, it's a whole different thing. Nah, you know what I mean? And it feels good finally. But like I said, there's more to be had, bro. It's way more to be had. So, yeah.
Is that a feeling of, is that a bad feeling or a good feeling, being a free agent? Not undrafted free agent like how you just was.
Yeah, like I like it because even the undrafted thing, man, I have a lot more respect. Like I have a lot more respect for guys that got it undrafted because they remind me of me. You know what I mean? I met a lot of dudes like that. Brian Poole, even though this guy was drafted, Ricardo Allen, he was on practice squad his first year, so he understood the same grind. But just people who come from that bottom, and then they just succeed so hard. And it's a lot more of those than it is draft picks. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so it gives you confidence. So it's just like, man, you see people like that. And it's like, I can do that too. You know what I mean? It's just all about, preparation and opportunity aligning. And the next thing you know, you just go. You know what I mean? So, heck yeah, I love that feeling though. Undrafted, it's a chip on my shoulder. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kind of like the whole thing I've been doing my entire life. Even the college I went to, was that my first choice? No, it wasn't, but I ended up going there. A chip on my shoulder. I ain't get drafted, didn't get any bowl game invites. So it's just like, it's always a chip on your shoulder, and I still wear it like that to this day.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's almost a feeling of like, feeling wanted though.
Oh yeah, of course you want to feel wanted. When you undrafted, you're
like, I'm gonna take what I can get.
Right, you know what I mean? Like nobody batting an eye at you, nobody really looking twice at you. You know what I mean? It do suck. Like don't get me wrong, you sitting there meeting, nobody calling on you. It's like, all right, man, but that's why you got to go in there and make that noise, man. You go make noise and nobody can ignore you after that. So that's just thankful for the opportunities that I got, because man, like I said, I wear it on my shoulder like crazy in the show when I play. Like I'm trying to just destroy everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm undrafted. I really wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I belong here. So heck yeah, I wear that proudly. Yeah. Wear it proudly.
So last time we talked about just like straight football shit. I kind of don't want to get into that lane again.
For sure.
I want to get into like you as a person. Like
right on.
What you got going on a day-to-day. Like,
man,
take us through like a day in the life of an NFL player, because
that's funny.
That's a thing that a lot of people
don't really understand.
Yeah, like we don't understand. We just see what's happening on Sunday. We don't see Wednesday.
Well, you know what? I guess it's a couple of phases you can look at it. Like right now, off season. We'll just go off season. So we just finished up, mini camp and everything. So right now I'm taking like a slight break. But when I go train in Florida, it's I try to put myself through the most rigorous. Like even my trainer, who's very good, Jason Riley. Shout out to him, one of the best ever. Trained Derek Jeter. I'm talking about some top of the line dudes, but he understands where I'm trying to go and he knows how to bring it out of me. So, you know, you wake up. I wake up at like probably 5 in the morning, eat some oatmeal, drink a protein shake, get in the whip, drive to the gym or the field. We'll go to the field, drive to the field. And I'm always there like 30 minutes before everybody. So I'm out there, sun coming up, and then we just get it in for about 2 hours, whether it be position work, conditioning, whatever the case may be. It don't matter. We're going hard. As soon as we get done with that, go grab a shake, and I head over to the weight room. Now we lifting. And I mean, we getting it, bro, like another 2 hours, getting the lift in. After that, might have some yoga, might have some body work, might have just anything, some kind of recovery. But that, man, even in the off season, like I try to keep days full, like always trying to work the craft, man, like really get lost in it. You know what I mean? Because it's like you got this for a certain amount of time. Like you got to, you know, make do with what you got right now. So really, it's like, you know, all around the clock, man, on the football field wise. But other than that, bro, off the field, I'm real heavy in the stocks, bro. Like I love the stock market. I love everything about it. Shout out to the Earn Your Leisure team. Them boys doing incredible stuff for the culture, for real. Like financial literacy is getting big, and you know, being in the position I'm in, even having Big Bro just kind of guide me to that, understanding that, man, being financially free is the goal. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. And in that, you create opportunities for other people. You know what I mean? Like building legacy type stuff or building a team up for stuff like the stuff we're doing right here, like has the potential to go even further just because of the fact it's us three. You know what I'm saying? Like just connecting back with people. So I like doing stuff like that. Love donating back to charity, doing these camps in the community, man. I love doing a lot of stuff, bro. But definitely the financial sector for sure. Forex, crypto, NFT, stock market. I love it all. Rental properties. I got one in Gary right now, trying to get another one. So it's just, man, just trying to stay busy and trying to really, really get back here, though, is my main goal. I'm trying to get back here, stir it up, because it's so much here. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's so much here, and we get so slept on. So
a lot of talent out here.
Man, what? Incredible. It's like, man, it's incredible, and we just don't get that exposure. So, but yeah, that's, man, a day in the life for me, that's kind of my day, bro. I can wake up and get to it.
Speaking of, like, your recovery, we'll go back to the season a little bit. So, like, what's your game day routine when you wake up? What do you usually go through? And second part is, after the game, what is your recovery process?
All right, so bad. We'll go home game. So my home game routine, probably play at like 3 o'clock. So I wake up 6, jet back to the crib, and I clean my crib. I don't know what it is, but cleaning the crib, it take out my anxiety. It take out anxiety, give me a clear. So I clean the whole crib. I'm talking about the whole everything, wash clothes. I do all that. I be doing all that on game. I be sitting that music blasting, just folding clothes. Like, all right. Get that done. Then you already got to get your game day fit together. So that mug got to be fresh. So you like, all right, cool. You putting together your fit, everything straight, house cleaned up. All right, cool. Gather up all my stuff, ride to the stadium. Get to the stadium. We got to get there like at a certain time. We got this thing called Team Up, where we like really come together and turn up for like 5 minutes, and then we start pregame. So we'll start the pregame. So I'll be stretching. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Miles Monroe, Les Brown, just a couple motivational speakers before I step out there. And then that's when I turn on the playlist. Like, it's just straight up, just like Jeezy, Currency, Goot, like anything that comes up.
Is there a specific song you got to hear before you get out there? Like, this last song I got to hear before we get out this last one.
Man, it depends on the mood, bro. It changed. It always change. It do change, bro. I get down to so many people, bro, but it's just whatever catch my ear that day, I'm just like, I'm riding out to this today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it could be anything for real. So, but yeah, do that, go out there, do the pregame, then I put my stuff on. Got to make sure the cleats fire. Always got to do some custom cleats. Hey, man, shoes got to be fresh at all times, bro. Shoes fresh, fit fresh. I take a shower after pregame. I'm like, get clean again. Take a shower after pregame. Then we go out there for the warm-up and everything. And then right before we go out for the game, the team, we used to do a team prayer, but I just like turn around in my locker, throw a towel in my head and just pray. You know what I mean? I feel like that time is like real intimate. So I just that's the time I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, now I'm really locking in right now. You know what I mean? So praying my life with a towel over my head. After that, we out there. It's time to ride. You know what I mean? It's time to go. And then let me see. You said recovery after.
After the game.
Shoot, that also depends on the schedule. So say we'll just do a regular game. Right after the game, we hit the ice tubs. You gotta hit the ice tubs, bro. You need your legs. I'm like
directly after the game.
Directly after. Like as soon as you done, I'm jumping right in there. Like, cause I'm telling you, dude, the faster you start to recover in your body, the easier it's gonna be. But man, if you wait that next day, you can be like, ooh, I just got hit by a truck. But yeah, jumping the ice up right after that. Got some Normatec boosts at the crib. Next day, get work done, go work out, and we right back at it. Back at it, yeah, man.
One thing I found interesting in that is, you said you like to listen to motivational speakers.
Absolutely.
That's really unique
Absolutely.
to me.
Man, I've been like that. The funny thing is, I've been like that since high school. I have a whole favorites list of Les Brown speeches in my YouTube, saved back from high school. That's what I used to love. Like when I heard him for the first time, it was on like a Eric Thomas video.
Yeah.
And he got to talking. I'm like, who is that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I just kind of dove into that. Miles Monroe, Eric Thomas, he's a great one. It's a bunch of them, but heck yeah, I always do. I'm telling you, even like starting out the morning. In fact, I'll listen to him when I wake up. So like I'll wake up and come on like a Les Brown video because like that first 10 minutes of your day is like super important how you receive stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you like focus listening, if it's just playing, that first 10 minutes really do set your day apart. So like I wake up and instantly cut something on and it's just blasting in my ear because I'm already filling my head up with, you know what I mean? All of that just confidence, all of that ego, all of that belief, you know what I mean? So that way when it's time to ride, it ain't nothing to think about. You know what I mean? It's been in my mind since the moment I woke up. So yeah, man. Gotta get them motivational speeches in.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
One question we was talking about yesterday, actually, when we was getting ready for this pod is we can't like picture being in a locker room with someone that's like making $70 million a year. That's just an exaggeration, but
sometimes I can't either, man.
Yeah, we'll just say just making
bank.
way more millions than you are.
Yeah,
Like that individual is
like
making.
how does that work?
Hey, I ain't the one that write the contracts, man. Hey, you gotta go talk
I
to
think we was kind of getting that, like, let's say I'm this 900,000 player, and then I'm in the locker right next to the 30 million.
Yeah.
And like, first of all, y'all conversations, we were thinking like y'all conversations would be different. Like,
oh man.
Or are they?
well,
Man,
yeah, are they?
It ain't
Not.
different. It ain't different. It's funny that y'all say that. I'm laughing about it now, but like, nah. At first, like when you first get into it, you like, man, dang, he making this much money. He making.
Yeah,
God,
he going to a whole different crib than you going to.
Man,
You know
what
I'm
boy?
saying?
I'm like, man, what are you living like?
Yeah.
But no, it's to me it's motivational, bro, because it showed me where I can't get. You know what I mean, and what is attainable. So, I mean, I actually love hanging around. I mean, I call them my rich friends. I love hanging around them because seeing the stuff they have attained and how they got it, especially like I said, some of the undrafted dudes I've been around, I'm like, dang, you got this. Like, it's like super motivational to be like, I can never be zealous of any of that, man. I'm just like, nah, man, I'm going to go get mine. Like, and it's in due time, but nah, man, we all regular people. Conversations ain't no different. We just, he just got a little bit more in his bag. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, it's super dope, man. It motivates the hell out of me, though.
And I think that's what we were trying to get out of it, because a lot of people see it from the outside looking in. They like, oh, LeBron signed 6 years, $200 million. Malik Monk, free agent. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people see that and they automatically think, LeBron ain't fucking with him.
No, heck no. In fact, I think I told you this last time. One of the coolest people I met in the league to this day was Julio Jones.
Yeah, I always remember that story.
Like one of the seriously, like you wouldn't even he walk around like he not who he is. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I first seen him, I'm instant fan. I'm just like, that's
Julio.
Like, that's Julio, bro. Yeah. Like, man, dude cooled in the mud, man. Showed me hella love. Even when he came back, we played him last year. He running out there for warm-up, see me, yo, Ron, what's up? I'm like, man, like, you know what I mean? Like
you remember?
You know what I'm saying? Like, even in fact, the first time we went out there to play Atlanta, he was still with Atlanta. I was on practice squad. I'm on the sideline. I forget who he talking to after the game. He look over his shoulder and go, hey, what's up, my boy? I'm like, everybody looking at me like,
he talking to you?
But he's super cool, man. Julio, one of the most down-to-earth people, man. Show hella love. I mean, he a receiver, but in one-on-ones, he'll be out there coaching DBs. Like, hey, man, you get that kind of stuff. He is, like, one of the best team players ever played around,
So, speaking of, like, those type of receivers, who is one of the hardest receivers you had to face on the field?
Sheesh, that's a great question. Has a face on the field.
Actually,
who would you get the most credit to?
Give us 5. So nobody feeling no type of way about the one.
Nah, okay. I would definitely say Julio for sure.
No,
I had to add.
And no DK either, because he's your teammate.
I can't say.
So no DK.
I can't say Lockett either?
No.
What? All right. Well, just know, y'all too.
But shout out them boys.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Julio, when I had to go against him, was crazy. I actually take George Kittle. I love playing George Kittle. He bring the best out. You know what I mean? He bring the best out. I love playing him. Absolutely, Cooper Kupp for sure. Devontae Adams, another one. Who would I put at another spot? Because I mean, it's so many dudes. It's so many dudes. Like, it's so many dudes, and this is just off the top of my head. Like, I mean, you even think of my conference. There's D-Hop in my conference. There's Debo Samuel in my conference. Like, there are some people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's people everywhere, man. So it really, man.
We need one more.
One more. Dang, man. I had to go D-Hop for sure. He over here.
D-Hop.
He over there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
these are just dudes in my conference. But you look, Lee, why? I mean, these receivers in this day, in this game, I mean, you got to be on your P's and Q's. Because if you're not, they gonna expose you for sure. So I enjoy everybody we go up against, man. Big names, big fish, all that. They bring the best out you. So for sure them, though. For sure them.
Let me ask you this. And we're not going to say names, of course. But I was watching Iman Shumpert on DJ Vlad interview. And he was talking about how it was some guys in the league that he would guard. Mm-hmm. He'd be like, nah, he really not tough. He just nice under the whistle. Have you ran into that in the NFL?
I mean, absolutely. You be dudes out there woofing like they really about that life. And it's like, no, you know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know where you at. Like, I'll choke you out.
You know you good. Like, you know you good right now.
Yeah, like, you know where you at. You in these white lines, but don't be talking like you really about that life because you not. Trust me, I know people.
Even, I'm talking like more skill-wise, though.
Just
they think they nicer than what they really is.
Oh yeah, it's definitely it's dudes like that all over the league, and I mean that's the crazy part. Like some dudes do get a lot of pub for no reason. I was like, I don't know why. You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess. And then there's others who are they are really really like that. So it's some who really like that, but there be someone you just like, bro, this dude really ain't even all that, bro. Like it's got to be something to it, bro. But yeah, there definitely exists out there for sure.
It's crazy because you always hear like, oh, they in the league for a reason. So I always wonder, like, is everybody in the league really nice, bro?
Yeah, for the most part, but some of them is just like, how are you here? Hey, I'm telling you, like, I'm undrafted, and I came in, I know who got drafted in my draft class, and some of them ain't here, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, some people you look at, it's just like, okay, bro, whatever. I'm telling you, it happens, but it's part of the game. It's part of the business.
So, like, speaking on playing with nice players and seeing nice players, how was it playing with future Hall of Famers like Bobby Wagner and Russell Wilson, who are now won't be your teammate in the upcoming season?
I tell you what, it's a blessing, bro. Like to be able to be in the same room. Like even when I think like, and the reason why I say that is because when Big Bro was playing, you got to imagine his locker room at the time. This dude had. I mean, he playing with Clay Matthews, Charles Woodson. My brother Mike, Big Bro Mike. Shout out to Big Bro, you already know. But like Charles Woodson, that's a GOAT. Julius Peppers, bro. I remember meeting that dude. I'm like, this is like you know what I'm saying? Like
he hurt my soul. I see that flag.
Like dude, he like I'm talking some real deal. So like when I got the chance to be in the presence of like Julio, KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, Russ, it's like, dude, you appreciate that for real, and like you actually get to see why. I think that's the coolest part. You see why they're that good. Like, you go to the facility, Bobby has been up there for hours already before anybody's even showed up. He done worked out and the recovery done got worked on and the day hasn't even started and he the last dude to leave. You know what I mean? KJ Wright up there early in the morning watching. It's like, dude, these dudes are always here early in the morning, like earlier than everybody else, and they leave later than everybody else. So you just like, you get to see why they're great. And it's like, if you don't take any notes from that, then that is your fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why it's a blessing, man. You get to see them in action. And then on top of that, they're great people. Every last one of those dudes I name, I mean, great people inside out, great men, great leaders with crazy ambitions and crazy goals. And it's like them the people you want to take with you for a lifetime. You know what I mean? And develop them relationships because, you know, you can build stuff together for sure. So, heck yeah, shout out to my OGs, man.
So, is there anything, like, indirectly or directly that you've learned from them that you would take away from them, even though you're not with them anymore?
Let me see. In fact, Bobby you can, man. Yeah, Bobby, all them gone, bro. I'm OGs. But, like, you know, I would definitely take from Bobby just that right there, like, what it really take to be that good. And him and Russ, they definitely do the most work on their bodies that I've ever seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keeping that engine running, making sure that they, you know, ready to perform. You know what I mean? The season's long. Like, you get to week 10, your body ain't gonna feel like doing nothing. You gonna be like, I just feel like trash. But for them, like, and they're in their 30s and they keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then from KJ, I would definitely say wisdom, man. KJ is probably one of the most wisest people I've ever met, man. Like, for real. And he showed me love from day one. His brain in football was excellent. Him as a person, definitely excellent. Great family dude. I'll take that from him all day, any day. Shoot, I played Malcolm Jenkins too. Like, just some great dudes. But heck yeah, man, I got a couple things I jot down from them and, you know, walk away with it forever for sure.
I mean, we got to touch on it since we have. We got to touch on the Russ situation a little bit, just a little bit. I just am curious how the locker room like changed when it happened, or if it changed at all.
I would definitely say on first reaction, everybody was just kind of taken aback. Everybody was. I mean, everybody in the NFL, every fan, everybody was just like, yo, that really just happened. Like, and, you know, that, I mean, I ain't gonna say, dang, we really just, that happened? Like, you know what I mean?
So y'all would say y'all didn't expect that to happen?
I mean, some people did and some people didn't. It just depends on it depends on what kind of mind frame you was in and how you felt about the situation. But, you know, in my mind, I thought he was definitely not going to be gone. I thought he was at least going to have another. So it definitely it took me aback a little bit, but you know that's the thing about the league, bro. Is they've been there 10 years. Change is bound to happen. You know what I mean? There's always things always changing. Rosters change every year. You'll never have the same roster year after year. So if you look at it with that mind frame, you understand it. It's like, well, you know, if things happen, people have to go elsewhere. But the locker room, man, even like right now, the vibe is so crazy good. I mean, I think the fact that we're just such a young team, we have a different vibe with each other. Like I haven't seen it kind of this lively in a while. And I mean, guys, like we try to hang out all the time, like after work, over the weekend. You know what I mean? Just being with each other. And I mean, we turned up all day, every day. Like the energy is crazy in there. So I mean, it's dope because we trying to find our own identity now. You know what I mean? It's like, it's your team now. So what you gonna do? You gonna sit here and we lost who, or you going, hey, it's my turn now. It's our turn now. You know what I'm saying? Like even when the Legion of Boom was starting out, they went to the Super Bowl not even a year or two after their rookie year. They were a young team. You know what I mean? Like, and they found their identity. They wasn't sitting here like, oh, we gonna find our own. So that's kind of where we at, man. The vibe is crazy right now. I love it. It's a dope vibe.
You kind of answered my next question. Really was like, because when you came in, 2019 when you came in. They was still in like contender mode.
Oh yeah, for
contender,
sure.
quote unquote. I kind of hate when people use contender, but like everybody trying to win. But they was in contender mode on paper for sure. And now y'all pretty into rebuilding.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the cool thing about that too is like, I like that. You know what I mean? I actually like the fact that it's people like, oh, this gonna be a rebuild season. It's like, oh yeah, write me off, please. Like, you know what I mean? Because you just. One thing about the NFL, bro, and I tell people all the time, is like, yeah, you're going to have one or two teams who you know, like, these about three, 4 teams, they going to do their thing. Everybody else is fair game. Like, it's fair game. It don't matter. You can start out 6-0. Oh, man, and next thing you know, the back end of the season is 17 games. They go 6-0 and lose the next 7. It's like, dang, what just happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you never know. So I actually like the fact that we counted out because we got a lot of talented dudes now. We got a lot of talented young dudes who got overlooked just based off how we performed last year. But I'm telling you, we got some dudes on defense, we got some dudes on offense. It's gonna be exciting, bro. I think we're gonna be
kind of give y'all a sense of like less pressure and more motivation.
And yeah, to be honest with you, it's like you're back against the wall, so it's like it really ain't no pressure. It's like what you gonna do? Like I'm about to go out here and spin one time because at the end of the day, look at our record. I mean, even last year, we wasn't getting our ass beat. Like people had to fight for every game. It was like a dog fight. Yeah, and they knew it, so it was just like. We was only this many points or this touchdown or this play away from changing the whole damn story around. So it was like, they know that. And, now it's time for it now. You got to put up a shut up. I can't wait, though.
Yeah. And that's not me. Like, obviously, I hope, the whole Freshsqueezed thing turned into something huge.
For sure.
I'm not really big into giving teams labels because we see it all the time. They rebuilding this year. Shit, Boston in the NBA Finals right now. At the All-Star break, they was below 500. So you can't really count out professional.
Shit, look at the Bengals. That whole team is young.
Bengals.
That whole team is young. That whole team is young. And I bet you nobody said they were going to go to the Super Bowl. Like, against, like, it's just like, dude, and it's like, so you really can't put your finger on nothing. It's like, dude, I'm telling you, it happens all the time. So, like, even us, like, in the league, season going, man, this team finally, we just like, oh, well, yeah, they gonna, all right, they gonna hit that wall one of these times. Like, one of these times, like, just stuff gonna start changing up. And really, the back end of the season is, if I were to tell fans when you really need to pay attention, it's the back end. It ain't nothing. Them first 5, 6, 7 games, nah, you need to pay attention to that third, fourth quarter of the season when, all right, cool, who got to win this many games to get in or who got to do, that's when stuff changed. You know what I'm saying? But like that first couple of weeks, I ain't worried about that.
Do pros really pay attention to that?
What?
Like the media and shit? Like, let's say y'all play Tampa this year. So let's say Tampa going into that game 8-0. Say that. Are y'all looking at that too?
I mean, yeah, every week we get up there. So like we'll do it when we do our team meeting, we introduce the team. They style of offense, they style of defense, they style of special teams, who the coordinators are, what their records. We see all that. You know what I mean? We see, okay, this is a stat leader here, this is who got the most receptions, we see all of that because for us that helps us game plan. We gotta know. You know what I mean? You gotta know. So it's like We don't be looking at teams like, oh, they 8-0. We don't give a damn. It's the league. Anything can happen, bro. Like, all it takes is one. It don't matter. Like, man, who lost the doggone game? The Colts lost to the doggone Jags last year. Nobody saw that coming, but it happened. You know what I'm saying?
In the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like you really don't like even when the Eagles played the doggone Patriots in the Super Bowl, did anybody go, oh yeah, Nick Foles nothing to win? No, and guess what they did? Went out there and won. So you never know, bro. Like you just never know.
You don't gotta be the better team, just the better team on that day.
That's all. That's literally it. Who the better team on this day? That's all that matters. So you never know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We don't pay attention to that dumb shit, man. It is what it is. We know what it is.
I always like wondered that shit.
No, we don't, man. Whatever. Like half of them in the media ain't never played it down. So it's like,
I be saying that shit.
Yeah, just shake your head at that.
If you have a great game, you turn on ESPN in the morning.
No.
You don't pay attention to
my
Sports Center or nothing?
My Instagram will do the justice for me, and my phone will just be bing, 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 bing. Dude, like I ain't.
Do you look at it?
No, dude. I be saying when I caught that interception, dude, my phone would not stop ringing the whole. It was just notification at the phone call. It just started. I just was like,
hold on, I gotta take a step back,
dude. Like, yeah, but like I'm telling you, like. Really, I don't even watch TV for real. News is like, dude, literally social media is just like, it does all of that, which is a scary thing. Like, I literally don't even watch news. I'm going to end up seeing it on social media somehow, some way.
As soon as you get back to the locker room.
Yeah, like, as soon as you get back to the locker room, as soon as you pop your phone open, you're going to see something. So it's just, it is what it is, man. I don't even got to check that, though.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. When I did get on NFL Network, I definitely watched that. I was like, that's dope. Because I ain't never been on NFL Network before. So when they gave me that interview, I was like, yo, I got to see that. Like, I was actually on, like, I was like, damn, like that's nuts, but that was the only one for sure.
That's interesting, bro. I can't see, like, I don't think I could do it.
What you mean?
I gotta see what you're saying.
But
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do get caught slipping in the comments. I'm like, man, who the fuck? Man, I be having to stop that though, because that stuff really get to you. You like, bro, what did you say? Like. People be talking. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, people be talking crazy behind them phones and keyboards. I'm like, man, you would not say that to me in real life. Like, it be, man. I'm telling you, people really be bold on them keyboards. I'm like, that is crazy, bro. Let me come to your job and tell you how terrible you are, because man, like, they be going crazy, bro. So yeah, I'm telling you, trust me, the less of that, the better, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta have some sanity. That should drive you nuts. It will. It'll drive you crazy, bro.
So with the news talk, we're going to digress a little bit from football.
Right on.
So recently, well, in America, it's been a big thing. Sad thing, but it's been a lot of mass shootings.
Jesus Christ.
So last episode, we talked about where we think America should go with this, like what we need to change. So like, what do you think needs to change, and what do you think we need to do better as a whole to just kind of stop the mass shootings? I mean, I guess there's no way.
Well, should I ask you, what did y'all think about it?
Well, we kind of spoke on like the gun control as a whole, and I said personally, I think it's too late to take people's guns because so many people have them. They're so easily accessible. But I do think moving forward, it should be a way tougher regimen to like get a gun, like mental tests, multiple mental tests. I would say not one day.
Sure.
Like a deeper background check, you know, maybe a test like with the gun, something along those lines, because just being 18 years old and with no record, bro, able to get an AR is like kind of crazy.
That's wild
to me.
That's wild.
And I had said, like, I do carry a firearm,
right?
And I was even like, damn, you just taking my fingerprints. Like, I ain't never got caught for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
So, I mean, that's kind of where I was at with it. I don't think it's possible to, like, disarm as many people have firearms.
I agree with that for sure. I agree with that. The problem is this, man. I'll tell you what the problem is. Not only mental health, but it's the fact that our country makes too much money off of the gun industry, right? So when you got that, that's when it's like, this is why you see the politicians like so slow to do something, because we make so much money off of it. So so then you got this thing, it's like, well, they in power and they making money off this stuff, and they looking at us like, this is part of, you know what I mean? This is us making our bread.
Y'all trying to take money out.
Right, and that's how they feel about it. But it's like, dude, we talking kids. Like, this is getting nuts. Like, there was just another one in Maryland, I think, like, a day ago, like 2 days ago. But it's just, like, and then like you said, I shouldn't be 18 years old walking up to you going, hey, yo, man, can I get an AK-47 with, like, 1,500 rounds? Yeah. For what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't even be, like, how you got to be 21 to drink alcohol, but only 18 to purchase an assault rifle? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it, like, that's nuts to me. Like, that, like, to me, like, what you need an assault rifle for? Like, and then that goes to the next thing. Like, I even said this too, and I like going to gun ranges. I like shooting guns, but there's no need for you to be having an assault rifle. Like, what you need an assault rifle for? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only 2 reasons you need a gun in this country: protection and hunting. I don't think you need an AK to go hunt some deer or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need all that. So now you got like just random people walking around, and now they're more paranoid than ever because people are walking around doing these mass shootings in churches and grocery stores. It's literally anywhere. So like now we're in a state of just paranoid. Everybody's paranoid. You know what I mean? And so
airport, anywhere.
Yeah, like
you could be anywhere.
Like any little thing that can happen. You can go out one night in Chicago and just be chilling, and somebody feels some type of way, and now they feeling paranoid because you with a group of your friends, they sitting over here and it's bang. It's like, bro, like, yo, like,
think about it. Once that gun go off, there's other people with guns.
Exactly.
Like, hey, we got to shoot now.
Yeah, and not everybody shooting, and nobody know what's going on. People just shooting, so it's just like, it's disgusting, bro, and it's so much that needs to happen. Like y'all said, background checks for sure, mental health, that needs to be at a premium, bro. It should be hard as hell for you to get a doggone. If you gonna still do it should be hard for you to get an assault rifle. Like, you got any blip on your record, can't get that to you, bro. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be stricter on the accessibility of it, and then after that, it's just working on the mental health side of things. Like, how can, if somebody have a social media platform and they say something slick, politically incorrect, you can shadow ban them. But if a kid come on here talking about, I'm finna shoot up a school, you don't even bat an eye. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, half of these shootings, people, they were talking about this months before. It's like, so you telling me you didn't see that? Yeah, it's like, so you telling me you didn't see that? Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Don't worry about this repost I put on my story.
Right, like, but you over here shadow banning, like, Dave Chappelle and shit. Like, that's not who you need to be worried about. Like, it's like people talking about really going crazy on school and kids and stuff. So it's just, it's a lot that can be done about it, bro. And to me, it take a hand from everybody. Like, everybody, it take a hand from everybody, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I'm with you, though. Like, at this point now, it's like, are you going to be able to confiscate people's guns now? Probably not. Like, it ain't going to happen. But you could definitely start it now for the future of things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's all they got to do, bro. But like I said, the main backing thing that's stopping it is the fact that we make so much money from it. And that's where it's hard.
And I remember even last time, bro was saying, like, most of these mass shootings not coming from people who carrying legally anyway.
No. Yeah.
Or if they are, they're like showing signs of some crazy shit about to happen. Like,
every time.
You don't just buy a gun. Like, for instance, when I bought mine, like, I bought a box of bullets. They gave me one free. I feel like if I would have been like, yeah, I need this right here, but I also need like 2,000 bullets.
Like, for what?
Like, whoa.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 2,000.
Yeah, the Buffalo. I mean, not the Buffalo. The school one that just happened
in Texas.
Yeah, like, dude bought 1,800 bullets, bro.
Like 1,800 bullets. Like,
that's insane.
Like, if you're not the clerk, like, you want how many bullets for what kind of gun?
Like, why is that not a red flag?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, bro, it's insane. And the sad part is, like, now we got to even be more secure than ever because, like I said, it's just happening at any moment. Like, people just going shopping at a grocery store, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
trying to get some ground.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get food. Like, people, like your kids going, like, these people's babies, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just dropped them off earlier, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nuts. I still remember the one that happened in that movie theater years ago. I'm like, movie theater?
Batman stuff?
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people it's really some crazy people out there. Just evil, bro. I can't put it no other way. It's like, how do you wake up in the morning and go, I'm gonna shoot up elementary school today, and like just be cool with that. Like,
that shit crazy.
Like, that's crazy. Like, you know, they're like, yeah, mental health is this. You damn right it is. If you can wake up and be okay with that decision, something is clearly wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, but it's gonna take a hand from everybody, bro.
Do you think it's a problem with how the police have been handling it though? Once they're called to the scene, Just how they said the school one took so many minutes for them to react or have an action.
I definitely think they could have handled that school one a whole lot better because that dude was in that building for over 45 minutes. That's way too long. And if you are a police officer, you know your line of duty is to go get that boy at all costs. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't sitting outside power hour no more. Like, they have to stop people's parents from going in there.
And I actually seen a mom went in.
Got her baby. Like, so you telling me y'all can't go in there and go get that boy?
At least follow her.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like stuff like that. Like, it was definitely mishandled. Like, you know your job is to protect and serve. There are children in the elementary school being fired upon. There is no question. Run your ass in that building. Like, there is no question. This is what you signed up for. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, even in the human decency, though, like, if I signed up for this, I have in my head, I'm just like, hey, this can't go on.
It can't go on.
This can't
like,
keep happening.
You
I gotta go in there.
Yeah, like you got more. There's a reason why you're an officer. Apparently, you got some kind of morals outside of the bad apples that we know. But you clearly got morals, bro. All I know is this: if it's kids, I'm like, oh no, we gotta go in there. Like, we gotta go in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they
want to be the superhero though. At the end of the day,
man. Like, so they definitely mishandled it. I feel like they definitely mishandled it.
And I don't get it, bro, because I was thinking, I forgot who I was talking to that situation about. And I use this analogy, like, when it's a fire going on, firemen don't pull up to the scene and be like,
wait outside.
Hey, run, hold on.
Nah.
There's a fire in there, bro. Don't go in there.
I know.
They hop in that mug. You know what I'm saying? They save who in there, we gonna get them. So it's like, as a policeman, you go through all this training, you go through all of that to run towards the danger. Like, that's literally your job.
What you're supposed to do. And that's a great analogy. I mean, my dad was on the fire department for 20 years.
Facts he was,
so, like, I done seen this dude. I'm talking about we riding in the street and he get a call on his radio. This dude pull up with us in the truck, go throw his gear on and run in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know what you signed up for, bro. And I just keep bringing it back to the point. That is children in that school building. And there is a shooter in there. And he is shooting. Like, there is no question. We are going in here to take this boy out. We need to find him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what's crazy. But yeah, they definitely could have handled that better. And, you know, our police force as a whole got to get better. We talked about it last time. It's major improvements all around. They got to start there too. They got to get better for sure. Because that was disgusting.
Y'all have a game in Germany this year. Brittney Griner is locked up overseas right now,
dude,
for basically vape cartridges. Essentially.
Yeah.
I just want to get your thoughts, because, like, as an athlete that's literally going to Germany this year, she not in Germany, but yeah.
First of all, free Brittney Griner. The crazy thing is, it's so wild because the story wasn't even broken until about 3 weeks, and I'm just like, so nobody's been talking about this. Like, no one's been saying nothing.
It was broke. People weren't talking about it.
Wasn't saying nothing. Like, even some athletes, I'm just like, dude, ain't nobody saying nothing. Like, this girl just literally is overseas in the worst, like, at the worst possible time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what they finna, like, you don't know what's going on over there. And it's just like, I feel like there was just not enough, like people just, like, even saying anything. It's just like, dude, like, yeah, I know they got a whole war, but one of our owners over there, like, we have a responsibility to go get her. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible what's happened to her, and I feel so bad for her loved ones, her family, her team. It's just like, dude, that's so just, that's disgusting to me. Like, even when I heard about it, I was just like, I cannot imagine what she's going through over there, and it seems like nobody cares.
I can imagine that's messing with her mental
health.
Yeah,
for real. It's like, dude, like,
especially if she is so fortunate to come back,
man.
Like, you can't just, like, bounce back to a normal
life.
life.
Looking at shit sideways as hell. Like, y'all just left me over there.
For real. And it's like, and the sad thing is, the situation was so crazy. Like, it's like, she literally got caught up in the worst possible time, and I literally felt like they did that on purpose because of what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know they strict over there, but I felt like because of, you know, what was going on with Ukraine and how, like, our involvement / non-involvement had so much sway on what was going on, that they literally took advantage of that. And I'm like, dude, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, free Brittney Griner, man. I really hope she get home soon. But Germany's, that's gonna be dope. I think Germany gonna be cool, man. I can't wait to see. I heard we got a huge fan base out there.
Really?
Like, really, I heard we do got a huge fan base out there. They got like an Instagram page, like 15K or something. They got a lot of, they got something. So I think, they excited, man. I can't wait. I ain't never been on that side of I ain't never been on that side of the world before, so it's gonna be a first time for me for sure. I'm just, hoping we got to eat brats and whatnot all week, man. I hope y'all got some good food.
Where's brats?
Yeah, man. So it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to go over there.
Bro, the overseas games always make me laugh so hard, bro, because it be like fucking Falcons versus the Jaguars, and you would see them Patriots jersey. And
Yeah,
I'd be like,
and then they playing at like 11, like
10
8 our time.
Yeah, 8 in the morning.
I'm just waking up. They talking about
third quarter.
Matt Ryan. Dude.
It's the third quarter.
Then you turn on the game, you see Derrick Henry jersey. I'm like
what the?
Yo,
man,
what
they
is going on?
love man football.
They're NFL fans. That's all.
NFL definitely is a worldwide, man. People love it all over, and it's actually dope that we going over there. I know there's a game in Mexico. There's one. We got the one in Germany. There's one in London. I don't know what the other one is, but yeah, man, the NFL got fans everywhere. NBA do too, man. Sports is a thing, man. Especially in America, man. They love it over here, man. That Super Bowl, the finals, like baseball, all of that, man. It's huge around the world. So I can't wait to meet them other fans, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope to see.
Sports is like the only thing that can like truly unite people.
And that's the craziest thing ever, isn't it?
Definitely think so.
It is. It's a weird phenomenon. They actually say like, I remember I took a class in college, like how they was talking about like how sporting events literally do bring community together. Like think about how Hurricane Katrina happened, right? And then New Orleans won that Super Bowl like not even 2 years after that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that whole community, like they hold on to that to this day. Like that's like that's they bond. You know what I'm saying? It's like they were all going through something together. But it is a weird phenomenon, man. You'll be at a game with a fan and they probably have totally different political views than you, religious views, but just because you got this jersey on, I do too. We cool for these next couple hours, like you know what I mean. So yeah, sports is a crazy thing, man. It definitely unite in a strange way.
I gotta ask this. I don't know if you was about to ask, not to cut you off, bro, but you've been to a lot of different cities of your career. You know where I'm going with this. What's your favorite city you've been to? Besides Seattle, you can't say Indy and you can't say Chicago.
That's easy.
That's like the crib.
Shoot, that's easy. Had to be Atlanta.
No, you can't say you played for them. You can't say that.
Man, come on, man. All right, let me see.
You can't say a team you played for.
What? They are interchangeable though.
Let's just okay. Hypothetically, very super hypothetically, let's just say y'all made it to Super Bowl, but y'all got to pick the location.
Dang, okay. We get to pick the location. That's actually
after
dope.
the game, where you want to post up at?
We definitely going to Florida. They got to be Tampa or Miami. I got to go to Florida. I would love to play a Super Bowl in Florida. Or Dallas, too. I'll play a Super Bowl in Dallas because they got a lit place, and Dallas is a lit place. L.A. I'm not going to lie. SoFi is dope. SoFi dope.
Ooh, I heard about that.
L.A. dope. I love L.A. But if it was my personal preference, we going to Florida.
Florida.
I got to go Florida.
Not Vegas?
I'm cool on Vegas.
Vegas not what it's hyped up to be. Huh?
It is, but that's the problem with it. I'm cool with it. Man, I'm like, y'all can have it. Y'all can have Vegas, but yeah, I'll go to Florida, bro. That you can't beat that. I'll be out there, man. After the game, you win in Florida, bro.
You
man,
say you're Tom Brady.
Listen,
dude.
Listen.
He diving in there.
Listen, when I tell y'all Tampa probably lost their mind, I know, bro. They had a Super Bowl winning team. Their hockey team was winning, and their baseball team did good. That city is like Miami's little sister right now. Like no joke. Like. After that, they got turned up, and I'm like, man, like Florida is definitely the place to be though, because they got no rules, bro. They out there living. They out there living, man. So heck yeah.
Catch me in Miami, July 21st.
I'm done with Miami too. I ain't going back. I've been there twice. I ain't going back no more. That's it. I'm done with that, bro. Y'all have fun. It's lit, but yeah, definitely in Florida though. We got that'll be the dopest Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's lit.
Great weather too.
I love Florida.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna lit up.
It's gonna be my 6th time going down there.
Sheesh.
In a row. But I ain't gonna talk too much about that.
You might as well move.
Might as well. Hey, once this take off, you trying to?
Hey.
I'll think about it.
Man, what? Going down to Florida, bro? You might as well go down south.
I don't have a place right now. I have a location where I specifically
We talked about this too. You said you would stay here.
You was like 219? Midwest?
I was more so speaking on the current times.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like I'm content with living here right now.
What about 10 years from now?
Nah.
Bro, but
it's some nice places in Indiana is what I was saying.
No, it is definitely.
Like Geist and it's some very nice places.
I definitely consider putting up a house out here somewhere. It was probably gonna be down like toward the Indy area, like
outside.
Nice places
out there.
like outside. Yeah, for sure that. Because I mean, it's some nice spots out here, but if I can get down south, I'll definitely get down south.
My thing was I would rather visit those places
True.
than live in them.
Yeah. I can see that.
Like, I would like to have the financial freedom, like you said, to just go over there and just kick it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then come back and relax.
Man, that's it. For real, though. I mean, shoot. And then, like, yeah, you live out here. Winter time, you jetting out every time.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
Every time, I'm gone.
If I could have that type of luxury, I definitely need a summer crib in the city for sure. Like downtown, overlooking the lake. Because it ain't nothing like it to me.
Chicago?
Ain't nothing like the... What we...
That's because you must ain't seen much then. You sound like nothing like it.
No, Chicago dope. Chicago dope. I ain't gonna Chicago dope, but I think it's just the fact that we done been around it so long. I'm just
we take it for granted.
I think we do take it for
granted.
I think we do. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely took food for granted up this way for sure. I didn't realize like even this little pocket, like the food is off the chain. Like, you go to Seattle, I'm just like, oh man, y'all gotta.
Speaking of food, okay, so when you come, so now that you back home, what's the first place you gotta hit up? As soon as you get off the plane, like, hey, I gotta go here first.
I'll probably run by Sharks after this.
I knew it.
Just left Sharks.
I knew it was Sharks.
Hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna go right after this. I'm like, man, I'm thinking about what I want to eat. But
I knew it was Sharks,
bro. I'm telling you, bro, like it's crazy. Like Illinois, like Chicago, and where we from got some bomb food, bro. Like, and then once you go down south, then it's just like, oh god, everything good down, man. Everything
south
good down south. No, it's a different breed. It don't matter what state you go to, that food gonna be fire. But then you go up in that corner I'm at right now, it's like, dang.
What is it, like a lot of fish? A lot of seafood?
A lot of fish. Man. A whole lot of fish. A lot of fish. A lot of Asian cuisine for sure. Actually, a lot of Mexican cuisine up there too. Shockingly, yeah. I didn't. It's kind of a bit of them, but for sure, a lot of Asian cuisine. You can get Asian food at any moment outside. Like, and it's pretty anywhere. It don't really matter because they all like native. Like,
I guess it is like close to.
Oh yeah. But man, Seattle cool though, man. It's real chill. It's probably the chillest city I've been in out of all the ones I've been to.
Yeah.
The most slowed down. The rest of them just like fast paced, but Seattle's slow, bro.
Philly was like that?
Man, Philly just... I don't like the northeast corner, bro. I don't like none of them...
like Maine and shit.
Yeah, man. And New York and Maine and Pittsburgh and Philly. Like, the people up there just
they bland.
Man, mean for no reason. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they just, because they live on top of each other. So I get it. But it's like, dude, y'all gotta relax, bro. Like, y'all be tripping. For real. And the Philly cheesesteak overrated. I just wanted to put that out there. It is.
Nah, he ain't talking about Philly on 30.
It is. See,
no, he's talking
unless
Philadelphia.
The original Philly cheesesteak, I'm sorry. That is an overrated sandwich. I'm not going to lie. That was kind of disappointing, bro. I'm not going to count. I was like, dang. And I was in Philly, but I done went about 3-4 of them. I'm just like, this ain't what
Did I thought you go to the street joint, though?
Dude, I went to street joints, the markets. I'm just like, bro.
Oh, dang.
Gave it up.
I gave up, bro. I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say there's no city like Chicago. Because we got the lake there, we got the beautiful skyline, and we have amazing food. And then you can go 20 minutes south, east, west, and you in a different, just like damn near a different world. You're going from Chinatown to where the Greeks at, to where the Mexicans at, to where you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Chicago, and then, you love them glizzies. You go up top.
Hey, stop saying that word. I hate that word.
I hate that word. I don't even eat that.
Whoever did that, yeah, bro. Whoever did that to the hot dog, that's messed up. I don't know why you did that, but
so basically, you love a nice hot dog.
Nah.
Call a spade, man.
Why you gotta call it a glizzy though?
He called it a glizzy, but if you like eating, that's your personal
man, look, man, ain't nothing like a hot dog when you grilling, bro.
Do your thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't be eating one.
You're lying.
You tripping, bro. Let me catch you eating a hot dog on the floor.
No dogs, no.
You never had a dog?
I've had one before.
In the past 2 years, I think you had one.
Not past 2 years.
You didn't enjoy it. You have it.
When I was younger, man.
Man, you had one in the past 2 years, bro. Man, look, if we grilling, throw a hot dog on there and burn that mug a little bit. That mug gonna be fire.
I ain't even finna count.
You tripping.
Lying.
I know he lied. Ain't no way.
Right, man.
Ain't no way, bro. But yeah, no, throw that glizzy word in the trash, bro. Glizzy means something else. I don't know what that. I don't know.
It means a couple things, really, but I'm referring to hot dog.
I hate that word.
Chicago style hot dog, Juice Hound. You catch me there all the time. Out south.
Your picture on the wall.
It's a street joint.
Come on, man.
Real onions,
wall.
Jalapenos, but take them off because they too hot.
You doggone right.
Mustard, hot mustard needed.
No, we don't need that though.
Solid.
No, bro, kicking.
Hey, most of the time I go to the crib anyway, so let's go.
So you still be kicking it.
They do. Yeah, in the bed though. Shit.
Man, yeah, nah, but this area got some bomb food. It'd be funny. I be telling people about it. I'm like, man, one time I was over in Seattle. I said, man, I can go for a pizza puff right now. They was like, what is that? I'm like, you don't know what that is? Bro, they don't know nothing about no crunchy curls, no pizza puff, no Bosco sticks. They don't even know. It's crazy, bro. Like, I'm telling you, dude.
Stick? I thought that was worldwide.
No.
I thought Crunchy Curls was too.
No. It ain't, bro.
Crunchy Curls.
Man, what? They like, what is that? I'm like, oh, y'all don't know, bro. That's that Chicago food. But no, yeah, that food busting up here for sure. Every time I come back here, I eat good. I'm like, thank God. But as soon as I go back to Seattle, I'm like, well, let me go get this sushi.
Sushi. Hey, I fuck with sushi though.
So do you pay attention to any other sports like the NBA?
Only in finals, bro.
We are currently in the finals, though.
Yeah, man.
So
I know what he's finna say too.
Yeah,
it's gonna hurt your soul.
Here you go. But look, it's 2-1 right now. We got game 4 tonight. Celtics lead 2-1. Do the Warriors bounce back tonight? And who do you have taking it all?
I do think the Warriors bounce back. I do think the Warriors win.
Win it all.
So
they win it in 6 or 7?
I'm gonna say 7 though, because I think Boston very competitive. I actually like Boston. I think they are super good. I think they the perfect match, bro. Like they literally just it's a back and forth thing. Like of course they had that one little game when the Warriors went crazy, but it just goes to show you like when both of them teams kicking at a high level, it's a scary sight. Like Boston in the fourth, that one game, I'm just like Jesus Christ, like you know what I'm saying? Like like
9 for 11 from
you know what I mean? Yeah, man, what going crazy? Yeah. But it's just that's why I like these finals so much, and it's actually cool not seeing some of the same people in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like it's kind of cool seeing another team go for it against a really good team in the Warriors, man. I mean,
and a team that's been there a lot of times.
Yeah, like been there a lot of times, and that's the thing. That's to me, that's why I see them winning because it's like that experience. I mean, if you lose with that much experience, to me, that's yikes. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? I feel like they got so many weapons. Like you should not, but hey, it's one of them things, bro. You never know what happens.
Can't say that because look at the Chiefs versus the Bengals last year.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's just like you never know.
A lot of experience versus a little experience,
but it's just hey, you never know, man. Them moments, man, to bring out them dogs, man. Whoever catch it, whoever hot.
Joe, Buckeye. So you know how that goes.
We go with that.
Anyways,
hey, this boy crazy.
We gotta make a bet though.
We do.
We make the best every. So look.
Oh God.
I know how you rocking with the finals. So
which I predicted. I predicted them going to. So,
it's crazy because I did too.
So in a sense,
I have to take the opposite just because for the strength of the vibe. I'm going Boston in 7. And I think Game 7 is a blowout.
Oh, a blowout?
Yeah. Finals MVP
in the Chase Center
is Jaylen Brown.
A blowout?
In the Chase Center on the road blowout.
On the road?
Said it right here. June 10th. Juneteenth coming up. Jaylen Brown. Wow. Finals MVP. Boston win in 7. Game 7. It's a blowout. I'm gonna say 15 plus point win
at they crib.
2 things. I think if Boston were to win, Jason Tatum would still get the Finals MVP, first of all.
So what are we betting? That or the...
No. But that's my pick for the Finals MVP. If it were the Celtics, but we're not even gonna talk about them. It's gonna be the Warriors. The Warriors in. I gotta go 7 too. 3 in a row is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
for them to just win at 6.
I'm gonna
have to go 7.
Go 7.
Finals MVP. It's gonna have to be Steph. Like, it's too much. It's already too much talk around it. So like if they win, it's him. Like it's automatic.
It's gotta be.
And so after the finals, that next episode, we bet the shot.
Ooh, he said
so what? So is this for the Is this just for the series?
That's for the series, yeah.
Okay.
A blowout.
I got Warriors. You got Celtics.
As a matter of fact, we make it special. If it is a blowout, Game 7, Boston win, you take 2.
Okay.
And you still owe me 2. So
any other result? 4. All right. Okay. Any other result? Any other result, I'll take one with you.
This man said they gonna blow them out if they own. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Ryan on the same page. That's how we
Oh man, if that come to life, We gonna do another
FanDuel
episode. I'm
going
about to come
crazy.
back to where I'm at. All right, we gotta do another episode. That's crazy, bro.
Make some more predictions ahead.
Man, what? That is nuts. He got away with that. Predict my season right now. He's going down the schedule every game.
Pro Bowl.
Hey, I heard that. You heard him.
That's
Pro Bowl.
That's what we hoping for.
Straight up.
We
man.
need to really come to a game and like vlog it.
Man,
Vlog the
you
experience.
let me know. Like I said, we got that one in Detroit. That's the one that's gonna be close to the
Detroit.
crib.
We
Then
should
you
drive
said
to
Kansas
Detroit.
City.
I'm about Kansas.
Kansas
I'm trying to
City,
get
not
some
far,
flight,
bro.
whatever.
Yeah, Kansas City
Not
out
far.
here too. But that's them
Yeah.
the two closest games we're coming out this way. Man, heck yeah, we can definitely vlog one for sure. That'll be dope.
Freshsqueezed gonna be out there. We out there this
Like a
year.
little
Heck
weekend
yeah.
in Detroit or Kansas City.
Got to, bro.
Probably Kansas City.
Man,
No
Kansas
disrespect,
City.
Detroit.
I heard Arrowhead is pretty lit though.
Yeah, I
They
did
said,
too.
they said that's the place.
I mean,
to
I'm
be.
not a Chiefs fan, but yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be dope.
That's
That'll
what
be
I
dope.
think.
Oh yeah, Lonnie on that team too. That'd be
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Crib versus crib.
Yeah,
That'd be
we can
another
do that.
jersey
We can
swap.
do that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can
That's
do
my
that for
dog.
sure. Y'all be on the lookout for that. We might do that.
Oh yeah, for sure that.
But we gotta wrap it up. But at least tell them about the camp, because I know when this come out, the camp would have already been passed. But
You talking about the one tomorrow?
yeah, just like the reason you out here at the camp.
Oh
what
yeah,
you doing
no,
for
yeah,
the
we
youth
out here.
and all
My boy Lonnie doing his second annual camp at Westside. You know what I'm saying, putting on for the city. You know, we all pulling up, man. It's gonna be a great time. You know, just one time for the area, man. Just trying to spark some change, just get these kids some hope, put them around, people from the environment who came out the environment and actually doing it to this day, which is huge, man. It starts tomorrow, I think, at 8:00. But yeah, second annual camp. But then after that, we got more coming next year. I think we're gonna rip off 3 of them boys next year. We'll have one. Tone gonna do one, Lonnie gonna do one again, and I'm gonna do another one. It's probably gonna be at the high school, Maryland High School.
Okay.
Yeah, man, got some. Got some legendary people gonna pull up. Ooh,
Hey, we waiting on it,
yeah,
waiting on
man,
it.
I got a confirmation today from the OG. Gonna be some real, some Hall of Famers in this bad boy. So we gonna get it rolling, man. It's gonna be dope. But yeah, definitely shout out to my boy Lonnie and his team putting on the camp and Gary, man, sparking the change one thing at a time, one person at a time. So it's lit. It's lit.
It's all about. Hey, it's really all about giving back though. Like we talk about that shit all the time.
For real.
All the time.
Getting to where we need to get to is like solely on taking care of your people and giving back, bro.
No, for real. And it's
Really,
just,
that's what it's about.
and then building it up around, like just building it up in the area, man. Like I said, it's so many talented people from this area who have
So many.
a lot of different pools in different areas, and it's just like imagine what we could do if we all just sit
Together.
down one time.
Imagine if we
All
did it
bang.
together.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just
Oh
have
my
no idea. Like it's so much, man. Which is why, like I said, I'm trying to get back more. Even start talking to people again, like just even more than I have been in the past. I just been on, on my path, just kind of solo dolo with it, but actually reaching back now, like, hey man, let's try something. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do that. Like, I got a platform, we can push this, or you got this, and you in this area, and you in this market. Like, we could do so much
Now
together.
we're all eating.
Man, yeah, like I'm trying to do a thing. I almost want to do not like a career day, but kind of like a career day. Like bring back some of the top people in our space, like in our area that's doing some crazy things in different spaces. Like just being around like these kids in this areas, they got to see that. You know what I mean? It's like knowing that I walked in the same halls as you did. I was running in the same streets. Like we from the same place. You know what I mean? From the same place, and it's like just because you here don't mean you can't go further out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much more out here, and it's bigger. Heck yeah, a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. For sure. And this, this podcast is one of them things, just pushing the word out, pushing the message out. Even working with Aaliyah Stewart, that's my dog. She in my hip pocket working with her. Shout out to Aaliyah, man, for real.
Yeah, shout out.
People just doing just great things in this area, man. So it's only up from here, man. It's getting bigger and bigger for sure. For sure.
Lonnie, come chop it up, man.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, my boy Lotto, man. You already know you got to come in and talk, man. We got to talk that shit one time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to my boy Lonnie, John Bay, Tone. You already know what it is. But
Shout out to
man. Heck yeah. We got to bring them guys through one time. They'll come talk. They'll come talk for sure.
What we got, P? Lilbigmike, sorry.
That's about it, man. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. It's a pleasure having you on here. An honor for you to come on in, talk to us, have genuine conversation as we like to do every time on Freshsqueezed.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. It's an honor being here, man. Like I said, it's a family thing, for sure that.
Yeah, facts. Anytime, bro. Go way back. We got to pull up to the game, bro.
Y'all got to pull up to the game, bro.
We
telling you got to pull up. It's lit, man. I'm be out there going crazy, fresh in the mud. You got to come out there.
We got to.
You got to come out there, man. I'm telling you, it's so dope, man. It's so dope. Definitely got to make y'all way.
So with that being said, congrats again on the contract extension.
Appreciate you. My dog.
Big
Trying to have
on.
you again next year.
Oh, yeah.
With the camps.
You know it. It's up there.
It's always, man.
Oh, we gonna for sure vlog the one we doing next. We vlogging that one.
Okay.
We gonna
We
vlog
out there.
that one. No,
We out
for
there,
real. Yeah, we gonna have to vlog that one. That one's gonna be lit. I can't wait to get it set up, dude. I'm telling you, I got some people pulling up.
Yeah,
Hey, I got some people pulling
Mark
up,
your
man.
Mark your calendars.
Man, for real. Heck yes. I think we're shooting for July 8th next year. But yeah, I gotta go talk to a couple people. But yeah, man, it's lit. It's gonna be so lit.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
Well, Freshsqueezed family. We'll holler at you next time.
You dig.
Lilbigmike out.
You will find another me if you lucky. Yeah. I gave you all of me. I got on my ass, I got me a bag, and look at you calling me. You said I ain't shit and I thought I was toxic. How you fall for me?